So here is your home practice. We're going to start with using the ball. And so here we've got a fair ball. It has the band in the middle, but you can use your tennis ball, that's fine. You're going to come just about where the bra strap is and in between the shoulder blades. And then you start to lower down, kind of a core thing. And then you're going to press down in the middle, let the shoulder blades come back. And you can do, you can even lift the tailbone up too. You can even do like a little bit of a lift of the tailbone and then press back down, because that'll create a little bit of a lowering of the ball and a deeper penetration into the back muscles. The arms, palms are turned up. The gaze is straight up to the ceiling, so you're not tucking the chin and you're not pressing it back. There's a picture of Marilyn Monroe doing this, but I think she's looking at her boobs. So a lot of times people think to stretch the neck, you gotta do something, but you don't. You actually wanna have your eyes straight. And then you were experimenting with pushing through the feet a little bit, and that was really successful. So that just went down an inch, and then I can tell I need to go back up. So you're gonna feel a spot that like there's the most sensation, and then you stay there and breathe. Maybe take the arms into it, you're gonna see. So you interlace the fingers, the arms come off the shoulder blades come off the ground, and then you're gonna pull across, get above the boobs, above the nipple line, the elbows will bend, wow, and you're gonna pull across, holy cow. And it creates all that pressure. Now you're squeezing out the area, so this is like active release therapy, that you're squeezing out the blood in that area. Then come over to the other side. Feel free to stay longer. It might be fantastic to stay longer. This is really, really good. And then you can come back, and then you'll come up. Take the wrists up. I'm gonna get really specific now. The wrists high as you can, so you're pulled up. It's like your drawer is opening up, and then you're gonna breathe deep. Okay, so I can feel a little bit more of the acupressure as I expand in the rib cage. And I'm squeezing slightly, so ujjayi breath, tightening in through the esophagus to create a bit of pressure on the exhale. And you can do that as many times as you wish, and pause the video. So then you get to get off this torturous device, take it down, take a moment to be glorified by the feeling of all the blood returning into the area and it coming down. It's kind of like taking the skates off, and you're like, oh, it feels so good. So now you've got some nice pushed blood into that area. And then you're gonna come up and keep on mobilizing that area by coming into tabletop. The elbows are always soft, no lock, women do that naturally. And then you're gonna take your left tighter part with the palm up. Get over as far as you can and get onto that left shoulder blade. So not kind of, sort of, but like way over, so even the bum comes over to the left. And then you might be able to take the right arm up, but it's irrelevant. You might actually push through that right hand. So you might come here and push in the right hand to push into the back of the shoulder blade. I think that's gonna be the ticket. So you've got that left wrist as far over as it will weave. This hand is just above the elbow and you're pushing, and then you can push and you can roll to the side you're on, more in order to stretch right in through the rear of the shoulder. And the eyes can be, they don't need to look up, I'm just doing it out of habit, but you can look towards the ceiling to get more of a turn. You just don't have to look up. And then you come to the other side and really be breathing through all of the movements. I'm stating the obvious of what we're supposed to do, it's just that it really makes a difference in expanding the back. So the hand comes over well, and then you can use that left hand, so you've got the right hand across. I need one of those rolling things. You're gonna come right across, and you're pushing into the floor, and you're turning so that that right shoulder blade comes under even more, and you're breathing in and out through the nose. It feels amazing, especially after the last one. And then you're coming to here. Now you'll take the legs back, lower down to the ground, and my back just let go because I've changed the vertebrae so much. So my scoliosis is getting a little bit freer. And then the elbows are right under the shoulders, pressing into the flesh of the forearms. So you're not using your shoulders, but you're pressing these number 11s down. Hands are apart. Just again, make sure the feet are well out. And then you press into the elbows, you gaze ahead. You don't need to lift the chin. And you press the elbows down strongly. Core got to stretch on this one, that was really good. Breathing in and out and pausing at any time if you can make more time to do the exercises and breathe longer. You could stay a minute in a pose. That really helps functional exercise. And then you can come down. And then child's pose back, because I want you to get a counter stretch. So the arms are really reached, so again, not kind of sorta. Release the forehead down, pull the core in as you come back. And then come on up to all fours. Take the right hand directly under the chin, push into the earth, the elbows stay soft, not locked, and then push and turn and gaze up, the chin is in. So again, you're not lifting your head and you're really pushed to rotate. And then you take that hand down, this feels fabulous, and you take this arm up, shoulder blade down, not lifting, open the chest, push into the earth to rotate, and then coming back down, and then lowering to the ground and taking, so I did add one in. The exercise here is elbows up, try not to fan back, lift, here is good, press the feet down. The breath is filling the pose, so we're not using the shoulders, they're active, but we're really pressing the feet down and opening the chest and breath. That comes into the back, and you might feel it more through the low back, so that's where you might stay to the place where you feel more of the shoulder blades come back instead of the low back arcing. So you keep the breathing streaming, that'll help you catch if you're going into the low back. So you do that, do it again, coming up, elbows high, to the place that's right and feels like you're opening. And then taking the hands under the chest, breathing in, come back, child's pose once again. So you're coming forward with the arms, tailbone back. And then you can come on up. Now we take the legs straight in front, and you can cross your right ankle over high, and then you're going to pull the ankle really, really high, and then use the arms to pull the knee in, so that'll actually pull you off your back. And then you get the left opposite arm elbow low, and you go maybe to the crux of the elbow, that turns your shoulder around, you around. The hand is tight, so not out here, tight so that the palm is turned out. You're really using that left arm to pull the knee in, and then you press into the palm. You're gazing back, but you're not turning the head because it stays even with your neck, your shoulders, and you push into the hand. The heel reaches out as you rotate and hug and pull, and then you come back, and then you switch. Always do the right leg first, it's a spleen thing. So we're always working with organs. That's the difference between yoga and stretching. Yoga and stretching. And then you take the right arm down low. You got this hugged in. I always like to windmill, you don't have to, but it just helps the shoulder. And then you turn the fingers and get that in there. And you press still into the right side so you're not tipping. And you might get the crux of the elbow lower, that's better. Pulls the shoulder around. And then you're gazing back, you're dropping into both bum bones. Really lifting from the rib cage. Gazing back, but not turning the head, you wouldn't be able to anyways. And then you come all the way around, that's your spinal twist. Through the left arm, and then you're gonna cross and do your side neck stretch, not in bed. So I'm gonna show you from the back. It's quite a rotator cuff deal. So the pinky comes up, the thumb comes around. So now your shoulder is forward like an armless hug, and you take that arm around as much as you can. You can grab here, you pull the shoulder blade down. Please know this took me 10 years to get to do, so don't think you're not mobile. And then you take the ear and you hold on to the ear, and you bring the head to the opposite side, heavy earring on the right side, coming down, keeping this belly of the scapula down like this. And then coming to the other side. You could pause here if that works. And then take the palm, so again, rotate the shoulder blade forward, opens the wing. And then you take that back as much as you can,
take the ear, draw down, no leaning, no tipping. Come right off that side waist in here as you breathe, as you lengthen. And then you come back to your center, and I believe that is it. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, we're